Good morning. It's the Queen, and I have some tea for you, baby. Today's topic on Too Much Tea for Me is turning lemons into lemonade. Lemons into lemonade. Okay, so the first step into turning lemons into lemonade is embrace the lemon. Yes, you're looking like, what? Yeah, embrace the lemon. As life hands you lemons, embrace them. As the most essential component of lemonade, realize that the lemon is a necessary evil. While lemons are sour, they are also a great source for vitamin C. And just as your immune system is boosted by the vitamin C, so are you. Step 2 into turning lemons into lemonade is sweeten your lemonade with positivity. To make good lemons, you absolutely need sugar, baby. And sugar is positive. A little positive thinking will never hurt a thing. So go ahead and help yourself and give yourself all the sugar, aka positivity, that you need to succeed. Step 3, add a little water, baby. Dealing with the sour lemons and actively trying to find sugar is tiring. You'll tolerate your lemons better if you water it down just a little bit. Dilute your sweet and your sour mixture and replenish yourself by taking breaks, engaging in self-care activities, and receiving support from those around you. And step 4, sit back and relax and enjoy your tall glass of lemonade. Guys, in life, we are going to go through situations where we are going to feel like everything is being thrown at us at once. One effective tool that I use, and I've mentioned before on Too Much Tea for Me, is sometimes you have to write it down and execute your plan. Don't think that it's over because it's all hitting you at once. Get with somebody that can help balance you out, an accountability partner, someone that you trust, that you can confide in, whomever, to help you figure this thing out. Now, for me, I know that I have turned lemons into lemonade plenty of times. And briefly, before we engage in this topic, I can share a brief experience with you guys. I was going through a divorce in my last marriage, my first marriage. And I just didn't see a way out. I had a newborn baby. I didn't understand what was happening, but I knew that it was time. How I knew? My ancestors whispered to me. I knew that it was over, and I knew that I needed to pick up the pieces and move right along. But in doing that, what helped me was I said, you know what? I'm going to help women so they don't have to go through this again. I'm not going to cry. I'm going to get up. I'm going to pick myself up. Ain't no more sitting in this bed crying. What can you do to give back? I was called upon from one of my old instructors from hair school. We've always kept in touch throughout these last 13 years of me being a licensed master cosmetologist. We've kept in touch, and she invited me to speak at the school. So I'm like, okay, cool. I love to talk. I love to get up in front of folks and, do my thing or whatever. So I wanted to focus on a few things. I wanted to focus on what they don't teach you in hair school, and I wanted to encourage them and be mindful of distractions. Some way or another, I kind of maneuvered into what I was going through, but speaking life into women who are, scared, and this is a tricky business. It's not consistent. I don't see the paycheck in the hours and the numbers times 40 a week, and I was able to motivate them. After that seminar, is what I like to call it, people came up to me literally in tears. I literally still mentor women who were at that engagement and still hit me in the inbox like, hey, this is what I'm going through. And I can still speak life, whether it's via text, whether it's via social media, whatever. I was able to give back, and that feeling itself was rewarding, and it actually helped me heal from the divorce, because after that I just started speaking at all the schools.
That's dope.
I just started going around and I started speaking about putting yourself first, valuing yourself, not accepting anything from men, and that was actually how I turned lemons into lemonade. Now, Kels, with your boss status, baby, in life, I know that you have had to turn plenty of lemons into lemonade. Go ahead and share a few experiences or brief experience, and we'll just work our way around.
No, it's funny. I want you to read what I have on my post. I was like, oh, maybe I should have done it.
I actually shared this.
Did you?
I didn't read it because it's such a dope picture. I was like, oh, I like this, and I shared it to my the Radio Queen page.
Oh, I missed
So
it.
it says, when life throws you... Wow! Look at this. The Lick Show Fugitive. Kels has been practicing this. Please don't think. I just literally came up with this before. But that's how the spirit
And
works,
that's how I maneuver in life. Like when life throws you lemonade. I mean, when life throws you lemons, pick them up and throw them back.
Yeah. Or what's the other ones? When life throws you bricks, build a brick house.
See, I ain't never heard that one either, but I especially never heard of throwing them back.
I'm trying to keep it. 'Cause see, I want to go through that full process, so I'm gonna squeeze a little sour. I'm gonna mix my little positivity and my little.
I know that's what I'm over here like, yeah, let me try that. Let me try that for 2021.
They're throwing lemons at people.
Right. Here, take this back.
Whatever, and that's just the way that I'm thinking of that is whatever you give to me, I'm going to give back to you.
Okay.
That's just how I feel. Like I used to be the one to be the bigger person all the time, the one to like try to maneuver around certain things to make it work for everybody. I'm like, you know what? I'm putting way too much energy into other people and how other people feel. Throwing it right back.
Oh, see, I'm trying to get from the throwing back to where you were.
I'm trying to get to where you are with the positivity and just making the lemonade.
Yeah,
I'm
see,
working
that's
on
what
that.
it was.
But how about you throw one and you keep one?
Right.
How about you
Exactly.
squeeze it, make your lemonade, and then throw
Then
it
throw it
back?
back. Get what you, no,
Get what you can
seriously,
get out of
get
it.
what you can get out of it.
Oh,
And then throw-
Deep this
And then
morning,
throw it
baby.
I love that.
3 snaps. We're deep this
Exactly.
morning.
Get-
What about
get
you,
what
AJ?
need. You know, I'll be thirsty. I'm gonna get some lemon. No, but like one instance that like my divorce actually.
See?
Y'all, we were so crazy in how we divorced. Like we rode together to go sign
Sat
the papers
together.
and all that. Literally sat by each other in the. Cause you know you gotta. Well, you had a divorce for you gotta wait and then they take you to the back or whatever. I don't know if they did y'all like that.
Mediation.
Yeah, so we were sitting by each other in there, and then we went to the back. You gotta sit across from each other, whatever. But it was like,
Oh, see, they separate us in DeKalb County because they already know what's happening.
but like that's one thing because even now, of course, you know, it's still like we friends, but then you still have to allow the other person room to grow and do their thing or whatever. But like we're not enemies, and I think that in divorces or whatever, people expect y'all to be enemies.
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, that's mine.
Suave, when have you had to make some sweet lemonade?
That's a good question for me. I don't know.
You just so free spirited. You
I
just
don't
don't
really-
even realize that it's
You don't
lemons.
even notice that they throw
You don't even deal with the lemons. You dodge them.
You know, I just, you know, just whatever.
You just
Like
dodge
you
them.
said, just throwing back. It is
The
what it
Matrix.
is. I don't know. I don't know. Take one day at a time. It might sound boring, but I just do what I do.
Okay, do what you do.
Do
And
what
there's
you do,
nothing
man.
wrong with doing what you do, especially if doing what you do works for you.
You.
Oh, you got the
Bars. Oh, you already know. I didn't come to play. I came to slay. Oh, the queen.
You came to sleep.
I eat cornbreads and collard greens, baby.
Well, guys, that concludes Too Much Tea for Me. The Lick Morning Show.
It's 92.3.